All right, cool. It's lunchtime, and we're hanging out in the hub. The Harrisonburg Innovation Hub is a co-working space where we just do our professional job, but hang out, make friends, and I really value the social aspect about this space. Uh, I'm able to meet a lot of tech professionals, and one of the super cool tech professionals I met a while back, and just been talking about games and passing is this guy Eric, man.
Yeah. Hello.
So thanks for taking a leap and joining this little podcast. And
Yeah, thanks for letting me join.
for sure, you got it, man. So how's the hub for you? How about you let the people, whoever's going to listen to this thing, just kind of get some sort of understanding of you.
Right. Yeah. I work for a company called Genzabar. We're a software company that does administrative software for higher ed, and we moved in back in September, and so far it's been great. Yeah, it's a great community here, meeting people like you and some of the other folks here, and like-minded people have common interests. It's been a good time so far.
That's super cool. I'm glad to hear that. And yeah, as you probably know, at some point I've told you, I'm from the private sector where like we used to work at desks and everything, and it gets a certain element of like boring. And even though you're around people, those people really don't have like the time or are likely not able to like share interests. You know what I mean? So it feels a little bit like a drone going to like a private office and stuff like that. But here,
Right.
you know, still work and you can get your stuff done. That's super cool and everything. But yeah, this Cargo Pants podcast is as we work towards like getting like super lax, super laid back, super chill. I just want to I guess build a snowball until it's like funner. You know what I mean? That's the complete goal, right? I really just want to like pull up, press record, and speak into it, and hopefully you speak directly to somebody who's like driving in a car. Like, man, I can't wait to just. In my mind, I keep saying, shoot the shit, and that's kind of the vibe, right?
There you go.
Yeah, man, I was just downstairs talking to Nick, as I said, right? And he was telling me about this monitor. The monitor, when I look at his monitor from like where I'm standing, looks pretty up to date. But for whatever reason, it's only got VGA, DisplayPort, and man, was it even the other one? What's the other one?
HDMI?
HDMI? No. So that was the whole bit of this joke. Okay.
Okay.
Thing's so old, it doesn't have HDMI. Okay. It's got like 3 other ports. He was like really taken aback by that, and so was I hearing that. Right. I'm like,
Right.
and this, where are we at? 2026, and there's monitors that still exist in the wild that don't have HDMI. Right.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Right. But what kind of monitor setup you got? Like,
Yeah, at work or at home?
man, in here somewhere.
Yeah, in here it's pretty. I just have two pretty simple flat screen monitors. That nothing special. I think I'm trying to think if they're both HDMI or if one of them is DisplayPort. Our docking stations, I think, only have one HDMI input. So I think one of them is HDMI and one's DisplayPort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least you have the HDMI just in case.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was telling Nick like, they're not conforming to the Netflix while you work aesthetic, right?
Right.
So that makes HDMI's part of the spec when you're, selling a monitor these days, right? And the days of work from home. I never thought we would even really reach this state of working from home,
Right.
like even the viability of it, the respect of it. I just thought like, companies just like too oppressive, right? They'd be
Right.
like, hey, that's how you work. You go to my office 9 to 5, and that's it. But yeah, man, times are changing.
Right.
Times are changing.
Well, you probably remember after COVID, when it first happened, where
Yeah.
online meetings were so awkward at first.
Yeah.
Nobody knew when to talk and when it was their turn, and we hadn't really figured it out yet.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, being tech, like this was your chance. Me personally, I felt like this is your chance. So you had to make the best of it, right? So I'm being like tech support for the business analysts and the project managers. Are like, I can't come off mute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know how to share the file
Right.
on the Teams, on the Microsoft Teams, right? So I'm just like advocating. I'm like full on like, we can do this, guys. It's just like being at work.
Right.
Okay. So look, here's the meeting. Here's the meeting notes. Look, guys, you can just click this and it's the meeting notes. You can see the agenda right here.
Right.
You know? So because I'm like, if this works, then I'm playing Tekken right next to the workstation. Right? I'm right here with it. Right. I remember when COVID first hit, I was playing PlayStation 4 Neo, and Neo 2 had just dropped. I think like in March or some shit. Boy, was I like camping out in the basement, right? Logged on to the work computer. I'm like, I'm getting online 5 a.m., right? So I can be done by like 1 or whatever, so I can play the game, right? But it was bliss for like a good 30 days.
Right.
And then COVID actually hit, and then all around, but I was full on like ready to do work from home, man. And then we moved here. And while I was like fully equipped to like work from home, it was like I was missing something.
Right.
It's like chocolate chip cookie, no chocolate chips. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're like, damn, this really needs something. You know what I mean? You got the mountains outside. You got pretty good weather. I like the valley. You can breathe out here. But then I'm like, so this is it? I got video games in the front, work in the back. I'm camped out in my basement. Like, this is it. But now I was like, man, I just had to go outside and become a professional townie, like try to make friends, but also, so I found the perch, right? First, when I first got here, and the perch was like, oh, this is it. This is the solution for about 4 days, like very briefly going there sometimes, like thinking that you're going to meet people, but like even at the perch was pretty sparse. And I'm like, man, people that work from home, they really just work from home. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't think it hit everybody at the same time like that. Like, you still need that human element.
Right.
And then what was cool about the perch was like Magpie was right under it, the diner.
Right.
And you could just, I remember I would just get like eggs and bacon and stuff. I'm like, wow, I'm eating good. I'm getting that social-ish, whatever. But it just wasn't completely like fitting, right?
Right.
And then last year in May, I think something like that, May or April, whatever, found this spot, and then man, it was like walking into like a McDonald's play place, right? When you're a kid,
Right?
You know what I mean? It's like I can eat my food and also play. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do your job, right? And you can also like really meet cool people and stuff. So the hub was like super clutch, man. And that's where we're shooting this podcast at, like right in the hub,
Right.
So
no, you're exactly right. When we first went home after COVID, I worked from home for about 2 years, and I'm an introvert. I enjoy talking to people and getting around people, but then I need my alone time. So I thought that was going to be great, but you're exactly right. After a couple of years of that, I realized I needed that. I still needed that human element, and when I went back and was around people, it's you don't realize it until you're back in that. How much you missed it.
Yeah, man. So I brought my kids up here. I think her name was Sherry's or something like that. But we just immediately started talking about dogs. Like my first day.
Right.
And she's like, well, I have a Shih Tzu and my dog is this. I was like, I just got a dog too.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like perfect. And I was a little bit nervous because I'm not a good like dog not a good dog owner. My dog's super spoiled. My dog, is not super trained at all. If she has a problem, I just pick her up. She's a small, have a poodle.
Yeah, I remember you brought her in.
Send her, yeah. Always got to keep her on the leash because she's like a toddler,
Right.
Really not well behaved. But it was just good to be able to swap stories, immediately make friends off that angle of dogs. And when I brought my family and my kids, they were just kind of elated to see a fresh space. And my daughter, she's a YouTuber. I would consider a small-time YouTuber. She just broke 50K with her art, right, drawing.
Nice.
And she likes to get to work. I feel like her fun really comes from being able to have a space to do her work.
Right.
So she was really down for the aesthetic. She liked it. And then we got home and she told me the hub is a dub. I was like, what? You know, that sounds super cool. I should tell Peter. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
like that's a good catchphrase or whatever. But
Yeah.
she was like super excited. And yeah, one time the power went out at my house because the transformer like exploded, and we had a few hours. And I'm trying to figure out if it was the evening, and I was worried because that weekend I had to do a deployment. So I'm like, I need to get online. But also I was gaming too. So I'm
Right.
like, I don't know. Like I'm like in the front I'm working, in the back I'm gaming like 100%. That's my whole MO. That's my DNA. So I just was like, man, we got to finish these trials because I was playing Arc Raiders.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, get on the phone with my friend Weston. I'm like, let's finish these trials. I'm gonna log on. So we took the PlayStation 5, my work computer, all that crap to the hub. I'm playing it, and the kids are just having a blast, like right there in that works area, right? Back when the other area was kind of shaped like a couch or whatever, kind of shaped like a living room. It was hanging out, and I'm like, wow, what a clutch idea. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like power's out. And then my neighbor texted me, you know, we were there for like a few hours, and then my neighbor texted me, said it's back on and everything, and then we came back. But I was like, hey man, what the hell would I have done? I probably
Right.
would have like went to like a local
Just a coffee shop or something, maybe.
no, because it was late.
Oh,
So I was
gotcha.
thinking like I probably would have did like a hotel or something.
Right.
Yeah, my kids and my wife should way too bougie to be like, can we go over a friend's house or whatever?
Right.
Like the thing is like, and it's not even that. I think I'll walk that back. Like we, she is, we're allergic to anything floating in the air pretty much. So like, that's why we had to have that Havapoodle, hypoallergenic ish type of dog.
Okay.
And, like other friends with like cats and dogs and stuff, like we always say come to our house because we won't have crazy reactions and stuff.
Right.
So you know, it was just clutch to be able to have a second space period, you know, in that situation. I think I might call this episode "The Hub is a Dub."
There you go.
Like, you know, but man, like, you know, we're 12 minutes in, man. Really appreciate you like taking the leap, you know.
Oh yeah.
People think like, you know, this type of thing is like unnerving and uncomfortable, and I thought that as well. You know, it took me a while to like warm up and be like, okay, you literally just plug this thing into this thing, and then you hit record, and then it puts it on this thing, and then you just connect this to the computer and you go upload. You did it. You know, you
Right.
made an episode. I'm afraid I even shared that information over the waves just now, because the more people know how easy this is, the more people like are gonna be trying to do this. They be lined up outside like, can I shoot my episode yet? Let's talk about fucking cutting grass and you know, talk about fucking day trading and stuff like that. People bring all their little businesses in here talking about this because I'm like, it's one of the best services that they could provide. I didn't,
Yeah.
you know, to be able to see mics already, headphones on,
Absolutely.
and the audio quality is good. I think I just turned it up a little bit before I modified it a little bit on the last episode, and then that's it.
Right.
But man, I hate to be rambling so much, man. So like, jump right in, you know, if you want, and you know, as you think of things, or if you want to say something, you know what I mean.
Well, we could jump back to my ears perked up when you mentioned Neo earlier.
Yeah.
I loved the first one. I haven't played the second one yet.
Oh, okay.
Have you played both?
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a third one is not out yet, or
It's out.
It is out. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you played that?
Yeah, I did. It came out around the same time, March, I think.
Okay.
And it just didn't grab me.
Oh, really?
So I do have it on PlayStation, and this recent sale, the Steam sale, I was
Right.
going to get it for PC, but I'm like, I was following another game, Grand Blue Fantasy,
Okay.
and they did a re-release with a huge expansion on the back end. So I'm just a fan of that art style. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this first, and then maybe come back to Neo later. So yeah, I played Neo 1, beat that completely. Played Neo 2, beat that completely. All expansions. I really like Neo 2 for whatever reason, and
Okay.
almost more than Neo 3. You know, I really think they're
Right.
trying to explore like more things and build out an identity, but it's coming at the cost of some of the like fun core gameplay that really made it stand out.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So, because you in Neo 1 and 2, like you was a guy, right? You was one guy. In Neo 1, you had to be not a created character. Neo 2, you can create a character.
Oh, okay.
But Neo 3, create a character, that's fine, but you have two personas that you switch back and forth from. like a ninja and a samurai.
Oh, okay.
And that's just kind of a mental stack that I didn't expect. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm like, do I be a samurai? Do I do ninja here? You know what I
Right.
mean? While some people might think that's cool, I'm just thinking like, that's how I even play like Elden Ring. I'm playing the guy I made. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Like until which point I might make another guy, right? But I just play it. I don't know. So it's kind of why Neo 3. And sometimes it's a little bit too ninja-esque. Like I like it to an extent, but
So it's
like
more
the freedom-
stealth, more of a stealth game than
Oh no, so okay. And I guess I should say it's more like Japanese themed.
right.
Where I like Japanese theme sometimes, but I like I think I like the medieval more.
Right.
Or something.
Yeah, I get that.
How far did you get on Neo?
Yeah, beat the first one. I haven't played the second one yet, but yeah, really enjoyed the first one.
Okay. Cool,
And
cool.
we've talked before how I like to do the level 1 runs. So
Yeah.
I beat it on a regular playthrough, and then I beat it on a level 1 run also.
Wow. What, man? Like I said, man, that takes discipline and grit, you know, to endure.
Or just stubbornness.
Yeah. Certain level of hate to say it, masochism. You know,
Right.
like I'm gonna put myself through this. I don't care how tough it is.
Right.
Because I did 100% get all achievements on Sekiro, for instance.
Right.
But I didn't do I just love leveling up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it killed me. I tried to do that on Elden Ring, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I probably beat it on a very low level. I think
Right.
lowest is probably like 23, 21. But yeah, just like the
Right. That's why I like to
that.
do a regular playthrough and the level 1, because there are fun. It is fun leveling up, so you kind of get both.
Yeah. You got that badge of honor. Like, you know, people respect you now. Like, oh, level 1.
Well, I don't know
bow
about
to you
that.
when they see you. Yeah, that's super cool. But yeah, what's next on your gaming horizon? You know?
Yeah, you just mentioned the Steam sale. The only game I picked up was actually the Age of Empires 4. So it's interesting. It has that old school vibe of the back of the third one, but it a little bit updated, but still very similar vibe. So
Age of Empires, the RTS.
yeah,
I remember trying to play it at an airport, and I was like, man, why am I not playing this more? Because it ran well on the little laptop I had. Like I had a Lenovo that I bought for like $300. That I was just like, I'm calling it like, squeezing the juice out of, right? Trying to make it like beefy, right? Upgrade the RAM, upgrade the storage, and just like change the resolution horribly low, because like so that get the most out of the process.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, I'm playing games on this thing, like it's working. So that was when I ran Age of Empires, I was like, this is
that'd
an
be
easy
the perfect
game. It
type of
works.
game to do with that setup.
Yep.
Yeah.
And but that was it, right? Like I felt like as soon as I lost that laptop, I stopped, playing that. So,
Right.
I used to play Civilization 2.
Oh,
back
yeah.
then. Not Civ 2, Civ 4.
Right.
But they're up to Civ 7 or 8.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're on now. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I just kind of drifted away from that because they changed the art style, and it was like looking like The Sims or something.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, maybe that was good for people who play those sim games, like.
right.
But it didn't. Yep, lost with me. I was a big XCOM fan too.
Oh, yeah. I've heard good things. I haven't played it, any
man.
of them. Yeah.
But you're in for a treat. Like if you like masochism,
Yeah, I've heard that.
yeah, and you like like kind of risking it all, for the team, because you lose guys. And then there's that run where it's like a no looking back run. I think what they call it, Iron Man.
Okay.
Where you lose a guy. That's it, man. Keep going. We're just going to remember him. You know what I mean? You don't go back and try to reload your save because you can't. And, I think, that's it. If you lose the game, that's it. You know what I mean? Like if
Okay.
the aliens win, they win. That's it.
Permadeath.
Yeah, permadeath. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, I tried to play it on the Switch. Got super frustrated. They came up with an update, and I don't think FireAxis Games is the publisher. I mean, the developers for that.
Okay.
And I just felt bad. Like, why would you release that on Switch? Like, what was that? Cash grab. It runs horribly, and it had me super pissed. I tried to play it on the hardest mode, I'm rambling, bro. That's why we have water. Look, it's miles an hour. I'm recognizing it for real. For people, whoever's listening, like, man, that guy's talking like he's got a whole world to speak to. I know. But anyway.
Well, speaking of the Switch, so are you a controller guy or a keyboard and mouse guy?
Oh man, I'm a controller guy.
Yeah.
I just like the attachment of it. So like on the keyboard, I'm typing all day, coding or whatever.
Right.
But then I get to go away and hold the controller. So that's pretty much it. How about you?
Yeah, I've always preferred the keyboard and mouse.
Oh, okay. What's your why do you prefer it?
I don't know. I guess maybe just growing up with PC gaming all my life, I've just stuck with what I know.
Oh, okay.
I've had a few consoles over the years, but I always come back to the PC.
Okay. Hey, man, I think that's a good decision. It's paying off now in this day and age, right? Like where was it Sony stopped selling like the physical? They're gonna stop selling physical discs soon,
right?
And I was like looking up how to turn my PS5 into a computer,
right?
Because I'm like, it's gonna be wasted hardware in a minute, right? Because PC is really the place to be for I guess any form of ownership right now, which is crazy to say.
Right.
That's the whole reason why I own like a Nintendo Switch or a console. So like I know a game that I bought, I can keep it and play it later.
Right.
Know? So it's crazy. But man, I like keyboard and mouse, but yeah, it's just a controller. I think, like you said, so from young, I was on a controller, playing Super Nintendo, stuff like that.
Right.
So maybe that's, interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had, back in the day, I had an old Apple IIgs and played Bard's Tale and Pool of Radiance, old school games back then.
Wow, I'm sure somebody who's listening knows what that is and has played that. I've heard of some old PC games, but only one that I know is like PC only that I played was this weird guitar music producing game called Total Distortion.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this game, you are you're a music artist, and you have to make music out of weird things you see because you're on a rocket ship, and your rocket ship goes to a weird planet, and the planet has got all types of weird things, and it's defended by some guitar warriors, and you have to battle them.
Right.
And then you create content to sell to producers back on Earth.
That sounds wild.
Yeah. It's like almost kind of what we're doing right now in the future, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like being a content creator and your music, whatever. Anyway, they judge it based on what you discover in the clips that you pile together and the music you put on it. And they'll tell you like if it's going to be hot, and then it creates your revenue for you to kind of keep doing that, right? Yeah, it's weird. Like on your ship, you can make these weird shakes. And I just remember like I did that all on keyboard and mouse. So.
Okay.
But really weird game, man. If you ever like check out Total Distortion, you want to come back here and like tell me about it, like let me know what you thought, because it's really like mind bending, right? So.
I'm definitely gonna have to go back and Google it. And
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I said, man, I really respect your time and appreciate you coming. And
yeah, I'm glad you asked. Thanks for having me.
For sure. So this was fun, and like people can do it really casually, and
basically just having a conversation.
Have a good time for sure, man. Well, that's our 24 minutes, and hopefully people tune in for the next one, and enjoy the rest of your day.